test, test, 1, 2, test, test. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to CCBC Essex, back at it again with another doubleheader. The women starting us off once again as your CCBC Essex Knights welcome the Allegany College of Maryland Trojans. Knights are currently on a 2-game losing streak with a 4-1 loss to Mercer County Community College, 4-1 on the 27th of September, and an 11-1 loss to Division I Harcum College on September 30th. Knights are currently 1-3-1 in Region 20 play. This game could be deemed as a must-win if the Knights want to see themselves in postseason action later this season, looking for their first win since September 20th when the Knights were victorious here at home 3-2 against Essex Community College. For this game today, the Knights will once again be without their starting center back and captain Mia Vetri, and will look to fill the void in central defense with her absence. Last game, it was freshman defender Andrea Valise who started in her place in that 11-1 defeat to Harcum College. And there was a possibility coming into today's game that starting midfielder and captain Mackenzie Salenza was going to be on the bench due to some recent injuries, but she's in the starting lineup today. You'll see her out there, number 10, as we are underway. As you may see already on the bench, the Knights will be once again short on numbers due to some recent injuries, so be on the lookout for some possible quick substitutions to keep the legs fresh in what I would say is definitely a must-win game for the Knights, as looking to get on the attack here early through Mackenzie Salenza. Coming down the near side here, looking to put a cross in, looking to find someone in a good clearance from the Trojans to be a throw-in to the Knights. We'll say despite the recent losing streak, the bright spark for the Knights has been goalie Kaylani Navarro-Benegas in the past 2 games. The freshman from Baltimore, Maryland, has made a total of 30 saves, 14 against Mercer and 16 against Harcum College. As the Knights will work it down the near side here, cross in from Umanzor was on goal, and it's in! Great start for the Knights here, just what they needed, not even a minute into the contest. Amy Umanzor from the near side sending in what was possibly what I would say was a cross, and it just ended up on goal. And looking to test the keeper early, even if it was on a cross, Genesis Alvarez unable to get to that one. Finds the side netting on the far side, and the Knights take the early lead here in game number 1. A great start for them, looking to wrap up this losing streak here today. Turnover already. Salenza's going to pick it up here. Look to find Abrams, going to feed it to the near side here for Umanzor. Is able to find Salenza once again. Looking for the ball in behind. Unable to find anyone. The clearance is going to fall right to Umanzor, but unable to get past her 12 counterpart, Sierra Campbell. Knights will get possession back here. A switch from Salenza out wide to Sarah Briggs on the far side. Getting caught under her feet a little bit, and she will reset to Anna Alarcon, who gets the start today over Emily Taylorson. Ball's going to be sent forward here once again by the Trojans. Knights able to pick it back up. Going to be out wide here for Riddell, looking to feed it inside for Briggs. She tries to send one maybe on goal, at least into the box. Gets blocked out in front, and now Trojans going to pick up possession here, and they're going to look to counter. Looking for a ball in behind here. Lopez looking to sweep on the other side, and the Trojans going to run out of room there. It's going to be a throw into the Knights. Trojans are coming into this game undefeated in their last 3 games. A 4-0 win at Garrett College on the 25th of September. A 2-2 tie against College of Southern Maryland on the 27th of September, and a 6-0 win at Frederick on September 30th. They're going to look to keep that going here, but if they're going to do so, they're going to have to find a goal to get back into this one. Plenty of time, though, on the clock. Navarro Benegas is going to come out and collect this one, get the Knights reset. Allegany with a strong record away from home, 3-0-1 on the season. 2 of the wins have come in their last 3 games. They were both on the road. I mentioned before at Garrett College with the 4-0 win and the 6-0 win at Frederick. That ball's going to run out of play for a Knights throw. Look to earn their 4th road win of the season here. First time we've seen these two competing against each other in regular season play under the leadership of head coach John Pratt over on the Trojan side. Also serves as the head coach for the men's program. As he looks to translate that success that he had at West Virginia University Potomac State with their women's program. Resurrected the program back in 2019. He did at Potomac State. Having served as head coach for the Catamounts, his recruitment led to a semifinals appearance in the Region 20 tournament in 2022, where they lost 6-1 to Howard Community College. Monzo is going to work down the near side here, trying to find a way through. A little bit of shoving back and forth. All fair play. Salenza tries to get around Campbell, unable to do so. And the Trojans look to break out here. Just trying to find a few connected passes, unable to do so. Lopez will recollect for the Knights. Look to play quickly here to Sarah Briggs on the far side, but she's going to get caught up temporarily. Sees the trouble, feeds it back to Alarcon. Is going to find Salenza in the midfield. Salenza able to beat one. Looking to get off her foot with the ball in behind to get an interception there. And it'd be knocked out of play. Salenza tried to win it back for a Trojans throw. Looking to work through the middle here are the Trojans. Looking to feed a ball in behind, but Emily Reese on that one, she's going to look to counter right away, but just a little too far ahead for Amy Omanzor. Be a Trojans throw. Good step there from Reese, able to find Umanzor off her first touch. She's going to get a touch pass here. They look to put something in the box again. And it's going to find Amelia Keto Tyler as Alvarez was unable to come out and collect. But she did enough to get the ball out of the danger zone. And a foul is going to be called there on Umanzor. Be a free kick coming out for the Trojans. Just want to touch again on the recruitment that head coach for the Trojans, John Pratt, has had. The impact he had on the Catamounts and now the Trojans. As Salenza is going to get a shot off here, and Alvarez is going to collect. Grabbing a quote from the bio for John Pratt on Trojans website. More student athletes are choosing ACM's athletic program, a point that Pratt made when speaking with prospective students. In 4 years, ACM has seen a 41% increase in the number of student athletes. So head coach Pratt definitely on the recruiting trail, looking to get this program up and running here with the Trojans. Briggs looks to send another ball back in, cleared away. Salenza able to bring it down, but gets too far away from her, and now the Trojans are coming the other way. Ball in behind. Knights are going to have to play catch up here. Lopez is going to make up the ground. Puts in a challenge, and the Knights are able to win possession back. But not too far, as Alarcon tried to find a forward pass for Briggs. It will go out of play for a Trojans throw. Good work there from Sarah Briggs to win possession back for the Knights, and Salenza with the ball in behind. Riddell looking to turn on the burners. Riddell one-on-one, able to cut it back inside. Riddell's in here. Riddell gets the shot off, and it's saved by Alvarez. Falls to Amelia Quito Tyler. She'll reset it quickly to Umanzor. Tries to get a touch around, unable to do so. It will be a Knights throw. Umanzor able to find the feet of Abram. Looks to cut inside. Will fall back to Umanzor. Finds a cross into the box. Amelia Quito Tyler unable to come up with that one, and it's a good step there from Sarah Briggs, but unable to keep possession there. The Trojans will look to counter. Able to find Sipes through the middle. Looks to play a ball in behind to Navaya Bimbasi. Unable to find her. Knights get possession back here, but not for long. And again, looking for another ball in behind just to maybe pin the Knights in a little bit. Lopez able to do the sweeping there, but a poor ball there from Navarro Benegas is bailed out by Lopez. Able to find Andrea Valise in the midfield. Emily Reese sends the ball forward. Doesn't find its intended destination, but the shove there from Umanzor is going to earn the Trojans a free kick. As I mentioned, Ava Sipes, keep an eye on her. Sophomore from Everett, PA, has contributed to many goals this season for the Trojans, leading them in that category with 14 during this undefeated streak they are on right now. These past 3 games, she has scored a total of 7 goals. She had a brace against Garrett. She had a brace against College of Southern Maryland and a hat trick against Frederick. So definitely the most dangerous threat for the Trojans. She runs the striker position for them today. Briggs in possession here, able to find Salenza. Looking for another ball in behind once again and unable to find anybody. Ball's going to go out of play for a Trojans throw, and head coach Steve King over on the far sideline telling his team to get up, put the pressure on, keep the Trojans in their own defensive third. The throw is going to go to the Knights, and Valise able to find Salenza. A little bit of connection play there. Gets it over to Lopez, but caught in possession temporarily. Valise able to back her up. Alarcon able to find Lopez. A little bit of time here to think about it. She's able to find Salenza in the midfield. Salenza looking to drive, looking to create anything. Again, looks for another ball in behind. Good step there, but another good step there from Salenza. Reese looking to keep this one in, and good touch there, and that ball's going to take a nice curve, and the Trojans are going to be able to get on to the end of it. Good challenge there from Lopez to knock it out. Get the Knights back in their shape. Substitution coming here for the Trojans. And play will get restarted here with the throw. Reese able to get the head onto it. Abram with just a little touch, unable to control it. To go out again for another Trojans throw. Looking for a long throw in the box to cause some chaos here. And just a little bit of it on the missed clearance there from Sarah Briggs, but comfortably into the hands of Kaylani Navarro Benegas. Substitution for the Trojans. Emily Wilson checks in for Breely Gray. Punt forward. Possession one back by the Trojans, looking to play another one in behind here. And Alarcon able to see that one out. The Knights get possession back here. Good turn there from Briggs. Looking to find the switch. He's able to find Reese here on the near side. Reese, ball through the middle, able to find Riddell beautifully, and now Riddell gets the opportunity to drive here. Ball's going to be played out wide to Briggs. Briggs looking to send in the early cross. It's blocked and cleared away. Alarcon unable to control it properly, but Lopez with a strong tackle, able to win it back and progress into the midfield. Their pass only found the Trojans, and now they look to exploit the space that Lopez left behind. As looks like a shot attempt there from Ava Sipes. Unable to get what she wanted on it comfortably into the hands of Navarro Benegas. Header one in the midfield by the Trojans. Slenza trying to get it back here for the Knights. She will do so the second time, sends the ball forward for Amelia Kilo Tyler, gets a flick onto it. Riddell trying to chase it down here. Knocked to the far sideline, but Briggs read it very well and now looks to send in a cross, but a little too close to the goalkeeper, Genesis Alvarez. She'll come out to collect. Ball set long. Alarcon able to get a touch onto it, but just a little loose. Gave the Trojans possession temporarily, but the Knights able to win it back. And now Malad Abram, the opportunity to drive in the midfield here, looking for a ball in behind to Riddell. Unable to find her, but the clearance will fall back to the Knights. Look to go once again here through Briggs. Good communication there. Alarcon able to find Salenza. Is going to take her space here on the far sideline, looking to send a ball in for Riddell. Riddell going up against two Trojans there. It's cleared away temporarily. Abram's going to throw a shot goalward, but it goes wide. It would be a goal kick for the Trojans as substitution coming here for the Knights. Looks like Mansour will be checking out for Emily Taylorson. And play will get restarted here shortly. Trojans looking to build out of the back here. Just trying to connect a couple passes, find something, but loose touch there. Taylorson's able to get in on the action early. Unable to keep it though. It will be a Trojans throw. And another substitution coming here. Trojans make their second of the game. Really Gray checks back in for Adriana Medors. So just a quick little break there for Breely Gray. She's back in. Play will get restarted here. Abram able to flick the throw in to Salenza. Looks to switch fields and find Alarcon. Through the middle here is Riddell. Riddell out wide to Sarah Briggs. Looked like she was trying to give it back to Riddell, but unable to find it. The ball will be cleared out and would be a throw in to the Knights. So just past 29 minutes to go here in the first half. Knights with the 1-0 lead. Took them less than a minute to find it. Amy Mansour's cross ended up goalward. Got over the head of Alvarez to give the Knights the early lead. Good step there from Campbell, but only to find Mackenzie Salenza. Looks to drive in here on the left foot. Now cutting back onto her right. One too many touches maybe. It's able to get snipped out by the Trojans defense, but Abram and Riddell able to work it back here for the Knights. Out wide to Briggs. Looks to send in the cross and didn't get enough on it. Go out for the Trojans goal kick. Good step there from Alarcon to win possession back here for the Knights. Well done by Briggs to keep it. Lopez able to find Salenza in the midfield. Turns. Wants to play a ball in behind for Briggs. She's onside. Briggs looking to put the cross in. Now she does. It takes a little deflection. It's going to be cleared away, but only as far as Riddell. Riddell able to drive. Looks to find Amelia Keto Tyler, and she does! Amelia Keto Tyler, right place, right time, gets on the end of the low cross from Autumn Riddell. And the Knights extend their lead to 2. Exactly the start that the Knights wanted here to break this losing skid. Positive moments here for the Knights now with the lead. 27-20 left in the first half. See what the Trojans have in them and try and get back into this one. Good turn there from Trojan, showing good strength and looking for another ball in behind. Reese able to come out and shield it just for a second so Navarro Venegas could come out and collect. Good work there defensively from the two of them. Riddell unable to read it out of the air. Sent back forward here by the Trojans, but the Knights able to comfortably get back possession and now look to go the other way. Riddell able to pick it up here, able to beat her man and now go the other way. Riddell looking for another ball in behind. Good step there from Sierra Campbell. She's looking to do it once again, but Briggs on the charge, but so is Campbell. She stayed with it. Good work there from Sipes. Get it around Lopez. She keeps battling, looking for another ball in behind, but straight to the feet of Alarcon. Lopez may have rushed it just a little bit there. Maybe she was just trying to find a quick ball out wide. But either way, it's out of play for a Trojans throw. Alarcon able to comfortably win possession back and try and find Salenza. Looks for a ball in behind. Keto Tyler on the chase. And able to win possession back here for the Knights as they look to go once again. Kilo Tyler finds Malad Abram trying to flick it around. No handball there, says our center referee. Now the Trojans look to counter. Good step there from Emily Reese. Able to find Emily Taylorson down the near sideline here. Finds Amelia Keto Tyler, kept well on. Looking for a ball in behind to Abram. Unable to find her, and now the Trojans look to counter the other way. Once again, Emily Reese on the case with the interception. Able to find Taylorson in plenty of space. Tries to find the ball to Abram. The missed clearance. It's going to fall comfortably into the hands of Genesis Alvarez. Alarcon once again able to comfortably win possession. Good one touch there from Abram to find Salenza. Salenza looks to go out wide for Briggs. Abram unable to win that battle, and now Trojans have the opportunity to counter. Got a touch around Alarcon, but just a bit too heavy. Send it out of play for a Knights throw. Alarcon able to find Briggs down the far sideline, gets her touch around, and now looking to find someone in the middle, able to find Abram temporarily, but unable to get a good touch onto it. Knights are once again there to win possession back. Now look to go once again through Riddell as she thought Abram's going to keep making a run, but Salenza on the interception here. She's going to throw a shot on because why not? But it's going to trail just a bit wide, but Alvarez had it covered. Abram once again able to win possession back here for the Knights. Then they get some quick passes going as Salenza looks to send a ball in behind for Amelia Keto Tyler, but Alvarez again on the case, able to come out and collect. Good work there once again from Emily Reese, having a great start to this game defensively. Looking to find Taylorson forward, unable to do so. But once again, the Knights are there in the midfield. Adele's able to find Salenza, looks to progress up the pitch here. Salenza out wide for Taylorson. Taylorson tries to go back down the line, that gets shut down. Reese just being patient, just keeping her man in front of her, and once again is able to win possession back for the Knights. Salenza looking for a ball down the line to Taylorson. Taylorson able to keep it in play temporarily. Campbell there as well. And it's gonna last come off of her. Will be a corner here for the Knights, as both sides are gonna make substitutions here right before we take the first corner of the game. Amy Manzor checks back in for Sarah Briggs. As the cross gets sent in here to the near post, Campbell able to clear it away temporarily. Salenza back on it here. Looks to go back down the line. Looking to put a cross in and unable to get the deflection that she wanted. To force the corner, it will be a goal kick. Substitution for the Trojans. Adriana Medors checks back in for Madeline Richardson. Trojans again can't find anything going forward. Riddell on the chase as she puts a shot on, and Alvarez with another save. 6th shot on goal of the game for the Knights so far. Good win there from Navaya Bumbasi. But once again, the Trojans can't keep possession, and now the Knights will look to counter once again. Amanzo trying to find Riddell in the middle, unable to do so. Clearance will go to Lopez. Lopez, good little bit of footwork there. Looks for a ball in behind to Abram to run onto. Touch from the defender allows Abram to come onto a lovely bit of skill. And now she's able to send the cross in. It's blocked. Now the Trojans look to counter, get out of their own half, but unable to do so as that pass is going to find its way to Autumn Riddell. Able to find Umanzor, able to find Salenza in the middle. Salenza onto her left foot. Able to find Riddell with the right. Riddell maybe thought about a shot, decides pass out wide to Taylorson, who tries to send something in, unable to do so, go out of play for a Trojans goal kick. Under 20 minutes now here in the first half. The Knights with the 2-0 lead so far in this one. Good win back there from Abram. She's able to find Salenza here. Looks to put a shot on it. Gets blocked. Clearance only going to go as far as Umanzor. Trying to find her way around here, but unable to do so. Reese once again able to find an interception temporarily, but Trojans rolling the case there, and the clearance goes off the back of Reese. She's able to find Riddell. Riddell beats one. Riddell beats two, but the touch just went a little too far. Campbell able to find a teammate, and now the Trojans look to go the other way. Good step there from Alarcon. Good fall to Taylorson, finds Abram inside. Abram to Amanzor. Tried to drop it for Riddell, but sneaky Trojan coming in and making the interception. Now the Trojans look to counter. But only temporarily, as Knights will get possession back here through Salenza. Trying to find Amelia Quito Tyler, possibly Amanzor on the near side there. But the Trojans able to get possession back here, look to work their way through the midfield. Valise does well temporarily, but a good turn there. And look for a ball in behind, but Alarcon comfortably there. She'll knock it back to Navarro Benegas. Finds Lopez. She's able to turn and take plenty of space in front of her. Lopez slows it down. She's able to find Riddell here at midfield. And looking for a ball in behind for Abram. Small little touch took it away from her. And Campbell's going to knock it out. Will be a Knights throw here. Reese able to find Amelia Quito Tyler on the reset. She looks to try and get a shot off. It's a weak one. Maybe took a little touch through to slow it down, but Alvarez will comfortably collect that one, and we'll send it forward. Looking to find Sipes. He's able to flick it on with a header, but no runs in behind there from the Trojan wingers, and Alarcon will reset it to Navarro Benegas. Looking to find Taylorson on the far side. Tries to link up with Alarcon, unable to do so. The Trojans with a good interception, and now they look to go the other way. But Taylorson and Salenza there to knock it out. It will be the Trojans' throw. Good battle there, but foul's going to be called against the Trojans. The Knights will restart play here with the free kicks. We just hit 16 minutes left here in the first half. Lopez will restart play here with this free kick. Able to find Alarcon. Drops it back to Lopez, who will send it long. Looking to find Abram, lovely touch. Able to cut inside and looks to go out wide for Amanzor. Not enough juice on that one, but the touch will make its way to Valise, who deals with it comfortably. Even though she was under a little bit of pressure, but she did a good job there. And the Knights look to break through here with Salenza. Lovely ball over the top for Amanzor on the near side here. Amanzor looking to get the touch around Campbell, unable to do so. Back heels it back off of Amanzor. Trojans just trying to find a way out. Reese with a good step. She sends in the cross. Amelia Quito Tyler unable to control it. Taylorson unable to win possession back there for the Knights, and now the Trojans look to go the other way. Good step there from Alarcon. Ball's going to find its way back to Taylorson. Back to Alarcon, able to find Salenza in the midfield. One touch to Taylorson. Touch is a little bit too heavy, and she's unable to save it. It'll be a throw-in for the Trojans. Trojans unable to find a way out there. It'll be a Knights throw as substitution coming here for the Knights. Sarah Briggs will check back in for Anna Alarcon, who's also had a great start to this game. Both fullbacks really have. Both her and Emily Reese have done a great job of stepping up and putting the pressure on the Trojans' wide players as they've tried to break out. Ball's going to fall here for Abrams. Going to get a shot off, and May took a little deflection. It's going to fall for Amelia Quito Tyler, and she puts it in the back of the net. Knights extend their lead to 3:13:55 left on the clock here in the first half. It's exactly what the Knights wanted, as well as head coach Steve King in his 6th season as the Knights head coach. Definitely look to try and find a way to improve on the team's season. So far this season, the team does have the worst record of all the teams that he has coached here so far in his tenure, but some positive signs here as the Knights have a 3-0 lead here in the first half. Good work there from Taylorson to win possession back. Able to find Briggs. Swings it back to Lopez. Able to find Valise. One touch into the middle for Riddell. Able to knock it out for Briggs. Good play there from the Knights as Briggs looks to get her team forward here. But instead, we'll knock it back to Lopez, who misplays it. And now the Trojans look to go on the counter here. Able to get a shot off, and Navarro Benegas with the save. Reese will knock it out, unable to get it to the sideline for a throw. It will be the first corner of the game for the Trojans as they look to find a way back in this one. For them, it just starts with one. Need to get that first and hunt for the next one. Cross sent in here. Navarro Benegas able to collect for the Knights. So there was a substitution during before the reset of play after the goal for the Trojans. Madeline Richardson checks back in for Layla Miller. As Navarro Benegas will send this one forward. Trojans able to win the first ball, but it will fall to Riddell, who's able to find Salenza here in the midfield and look to progress it further up the pitch. Last touch came off of Umanzor. It would be a Trojans throw. Good shield there from Emily Reese and lovely footwork to find Salenza. Riddell unable to collect that one, though, and now Trojans have possession once again, but only temporarily as the ball forward will find Andrea Valise. Able to find Lopez, who is able to find Salenza, keeps it going, but unable to get enough on it to find Malad Abram. Ball's going to be sent forward, and now Trojans look to go down the near side here. Bumbasi trying to get by Valise. Valise keeps her at bay temporarily. The Trojans look to work through the middle here. Great work there from Emily Reese. Nice work there from Briggs, and the free kick is called. The foul called against the Trojans, and just a little conversation here between the center official and I believe Ava Sipes, who committed the foul. As Lopez will get play restarted here on the free kick. Able to find Salenza in plenty of room. She's able to turn. Looking for the ball in behind. Looks like it was going in the direction of Abram. Trojans able to stop it there in the midfield and now look to go the other way. Good step there from Lopez, and Taylorson looks to get the Knights forward here. Looking for a ball in behind. It's going to hit off the back of Amelie Quito Tyler. Ball forward is going to find Emily Reese here under a little bit of pressure. She's able to find Umanzor. Tries to get a touch around. She's going to get the benefit there and try to get her pass forward to Emily Reese. It will go out of play for a Knights throw as substitution coming here for the Knights. Mackenzie Salenza will check out, and Alarcon checks back into the game. Looks like she will be taking the midfield spot where Salenza was playing. Briggs will stay as the right fullback. Reese on the left side. Campbell's able to do well there to stop the Knights' attack temporarily. They're able to send a ball forward, but only to find Valise, who tries to find Reese. She's able to keep it in. Pressure's on from Bumbasi. Reese does a good enough job to try and find Umanzor. The last touch came off a Trojan. Would be a Knights throw. Abram trying to get a flick over the head of Emily Wilson, unable to do so, but the Knights are still able to keep possession here through Riddell. Find Briggs, who finds her way working to the midfield. Her pass looked like it was intended for Abram. She's going to leave it for a Monzor. Looks to throw one on, and just a little bit too high and wide. Trojans restart play here with the goal kick. Alarcon again applying the pressure, looking to win. Another duel there, unable to do so. Ball's going to find its way to Reese, who's able to find Monzor. Looks to drive once again. Monzor shielding it for now. Trying to find anything. Trojans just trying to clear it out of danger. Knights will restart play here with the throw. Reese able to find Alarcon and gets it back to Reese, who sends the cross in. Taylorson unable to get onto the end of it, but the clearance will see the Knights restart play with a throw. Briggs will get it in, trying to find Alarcon quickly. Clearance will find its way to her as Riddell finds Alarcon. Tried to find Taylorson out wide, unable to do so. Clearance will find Lindsay Lopez. Tries to find Monzor on the switch, well read by Bubansi, and now the Trojans counter stuffed out by the Knights. Campbell will pick it up here for the Trojans as Keto Tyler puts on the pressure and unable to keep it in. It will be a Trojans throw. Throw comes in. Abrams' touch is going to send it into the midfield, but back to the Trojans, and they look to go. Trying to find a ball in behind for Sipes here, and now Sipes with an opportunity to get the Trojans on the board, but Navarro Benegas able to dive to her left-hand side and make the save. Well, one there by the Trojans in the midfield, and touch just gets away from Emily Wilson. Knights look to go the other way. A little bit of a collision there. Keto Tyler seems to take the most of that one. She looks like she's A-okay. She tries to put in a challenge there. Unable to get there. Bubansi able to get around Reese and looks for the ball in behind. Lopez over there to sweep and sends it forward. Monzor gets a head on it, gets the flick over the top, but well read there by Andriana Medors. And now the Knights will get possession back here as Medors turns it over to Lopez. Alarcon trying the 1-2 there with Monzor. We're not on the same page. Campbell with a little cheeky nutmeg on the Monzor there, but Reese able to get possession back here for the Knights. Alarcon tries to find Monzor, unable to do so. Good work there from Campbell. Only as far as Lopez, she'll send it back forward. Keto Tyler able to get around one, but not able to get around two. The clearance is going to find its way to a Monzor, throwing something into the box, trying to find anything. Monzor back on it once again, able to win one challenge, unable to win two. Possession back here with Riddell here for the Knights. Taylorson will reset it to Sarah Briggs. Able to find Andrea Valise, who had Riddell in the midfield, but the ball just bounced a little funky, and the Trojans are able to get possession back here only for a little bit as the pass forward finds Lindsay Lopez, and now the Knights will look to break here. Abram finds Alarcon in the midfield. A couple deflections will take it away from Keto Tyler, and Campbell will watch as Alvarez comes out and collects. She will send it forward here. Briggs able to get on the end of that one. Resets it to Feliz. Out wide to Taylorson. Able to find Briggs. Tries to find her back. Well read. Alarcon will reset once again. Briggs able to find Feliz. Feliz into the midfield for Riddell. Unable to find either Montour or Abram. But Reese will pick possession back up here for the Knights. Lopez able to get around Sipes. Ball in behind for Montour, but Campbell there once again to see it out. It will be a goal kick for the Trojans as we tick down to 3 minutes left here in the first half. And substitution coming here for the Trojans. Alvarez will send this one forward. Trying to find Bubasi. She's able to get a touch onto it. Able to find Sipes. Sipes able to get around Feliz, but Sarah Briggs over there on the cover. Reese will send it forward. Sent back the other way by the Trojans, and now they look to go. Time is ticking down here in the first half. 2 minutes now. Trojans trying to find one to get back into this one. Ball is just a little bit too far there. Feliz will see it out for a Knights goal kick. Substitution for Allegany was Layla Miller checking back in for Adriana Medors. Lopez sends it forward, but well intercepted by the Trojans. Now here's Sipes cutting inside. Well won by Lopez. The shot blocked by Lopez as well. She's able to make up for the poor goal kick. And now Riddell looks to go the other way with speed. Looking for a ball in behind for Abram. Well read by Campbell. Good challenge there, won by the Trojans. And now they look to go the other way. Reese able to sniff it out once again as we take down to a minute here left in the first half. Reese sending another one forward, trying to find a Monzor is going to come off her foot and go out of play for a goal kick. Sent forward, but only as far as Monzor tries to get the header down to Amelia Quito Tyler. Clancy's going to find Alarcon. He's able to find Abram. Knights trying to work with short time here. 20 seconds left on the clock. Trying to go out wide to Taylor's, and it's going to be knocked out for a Knights throw. 15 seconds left. Like the Knights will take their time a little bit here. 10 seconds now. Briggs will get it in, clear it away. As the time will tick down here, and that is half time. The Knights go into the half with the 3-0 advantage. Over the team comparisons real quick. The Trojans, 4 shots, 3 on goal. The Knights, 13 shots on target, 10 shots on goal. And the Knights were able to find the back of the net 3 times there in the first half. Amy Amanzor with the goal 59 seconds in to the first half. Amelia Quito Tyler 17:44 into the first half, and then Amelia Quito Tyler once again 31:08 into the first half. Well, let's see if the Trojans have anything left in them here, as they're going to go into the second half down 3. See if they can find something at the half. Knights 3, Trojans 0. are back here for the second half of this one. Knights with the 3-0 advantage. Trojans looking to find a way to get back into this one as we are underway. Trojans able to keep the ball temporarily here, and now able to play a ball in behind, looking for Bumbasi, but unable to get on the end of it. It will be a Knights throw. Have to say, biggest takeaway from the first half has to be not only the midfield battle for the Knights, they just continued to win pretty much every single ball in the midfield, at least on the ground. Every single time a pass was made, it felt like from the Trojans, the Knights were on it and winning possession back, or they would just give to possession on a poor pass or a clearance, and the Knights were up and running the other way. And then the fullback play from the Knights, the left back and the right back position. At that point, it was Emily Reese and Anna Allegany who were running those positions for the Knights. Their pressure up the field to stop any attack going the other way from the Trojans was excellent. Start this half, Sarah Briggs is over at the right back position. Emily Reese maintains her position over on the left side. It's like Anna Allegany steps into the midfield with Autumn Riddell starting the half on the bench. Let's go work there from Sarah Briggs to just wait it out and find her pass to Amanzo. Able to get the touch around. Allegany looking for the ball in behind for Salenza. It's going to hit off of her and pop up into the air. And well done there from the Trojans to win possession back there, and they look to go the other way as the foul is going to be called there on Sarah Briggs to her dislikement there. Maybe just a little bit too physical, but it looked like it was just a good physical battle. But center official says otherwise. Be a free kick here for the Trojans. All done by the Knights to win possession back there. And now Abram is going to find Taylorson, or at least it looked like she was going to find Taylorson. Good step there once again from Emily Reese. And now Taylorson looks to play forward. It's like a little bit of a different setup here now for the Knights. As I mentioned, Allegany in the midfield. Briggs starting the half at the right back position, but it's Mackenzie Salenza, who normally has been playing more of a deeper role, definitely in the midfield position. Most of the time as an 8, but due to some roster movement throughout the season, she's dropped back as deep as the 6, as the holding midfielder. But getting her opportunity now at the striker position, just find any space there in the top of the box or anywhere around. She's got a cannon of a foot, and she can let it go. As Abram's going to find her way through here to find Amelie Keto Tyler for the hat trick. Abram just kept going and going and going. He's able to find Amelie Keto Tyler in a lovely finish with the outside of the foot. Extends the Knights' lead to 4. That's a great start to the half once again here for the Knights. Not the start that the Trojans wanted. They wanted to find it at least one early to give themselves some time to find another. But now the challenge is even harder now having to come back from a 4-goal deficit. All right, so we'll get play restarted here with the goal kick from Lindsay Lopez. Goes out wide, trying to find one of Briggs or Manzor. It's going to end up falling to Briggs. He tries to get it forward to Manzor, but unable to find her. So we take down now close to 5 minutes into the second half. Knight's able to find another early one to get things going here. As Manzor is going to take her space here, looking for a ball forward to Amelia Quito Tyler. Salenza able to pick up possession here. And now, I'm going to look to reset here and find Alarcon, trying to get past the shouts of man on, but Quito Tyler's going to keep pushing here. Able to get it back to Manzor. Good challenge there. And the Trojans are able to clear. Reese will send it back in. Head it down. It's going to fall to Salenza. Alarcon's going to leave it for Salenza. And a good save there from Alvarez. Unable to claim it there. She had to dive to her right-hand side and extend to push it out. Trojans are going to end up earning the throw here. Possession won back here by Lindsay Lopez. She's able to find Manzor and over to Sarah Briggs. Looking to feed Salenza down the line, just overhit it a little too much. It's going to hit off the corner flag, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Trojans way down in the corner. Head coach Steve King once again telling his team to stay high, keep the pressure on, try and win possession back on this side of the pitch, and they did so temporarily through Alarcon, but it's going to be cleared away by the Trojans. Able to flick it on to Sipes, but unable to control it. Lopez is there. Manzor able to save it, find Alarcon, the one touch in for Salenza. Salenza finds Abram. Abram looking to drive, looking to create, looking to shoot, and put it in the back of the net. Malad Abram finding another one. This season, she, during the most dark times for the Knights, has found ways to score. And she gets another one there on the season, and the Knights extend their lead to 5. Again, loving a tactical switch up here from head coach Steve King, pushing Salenza more forward. Looks like Quito Tyler's dropped into a midfield role next to Alarcon as the 2-8s. Abram is the one as the holding midfielder. Looks like they're always rotating those three in the midfield, but the Trojans have an opportunity here to strike. Able to find Sipes. Sipes gets the shot off, but it's right at Navarro Benegas. Best opportunity of the game there so far for the Trojans. Header brought down by Layla Miller, but to Abram, and now Abram's going to progress it up the pitch to Emily Taylorson. Taylorson able to find Salenza in the middle. Salenza to Manzor. Able to get a touch outside and has space here. Maybe thought about a shot. Able to find Abram on the inside, who gets a quick shot off, but unable to direct it goalwards. It will be a Trojans goal kick as substitution coming here for the Knights. Amelie Quito Tyler will check out with a hat trick in this one. Autumn Riddell will take her place. The Trojans look to work down the near side here. Ball stayed in, says our near sided AR. Manzor able to save that ball, and now Briggs finds Alarcon. Tries to find Salenza to take a deflection off of Miller. It will be a throw-in for the Knights. Briggs able to find Salenzo on the throw, looking to turn inside. He's able to lay it off for Alarcon. He's able to find Abram, who turns, but well read. And the Knights are quick to win it back. Able to find Mackenzie Salenza. Salenza, a little shift inside. Salenza still going. Her and Imanzor deciding who wants to take it, and Imanzor's going to try and save it with a shot, but unable to get enough power onto it. Alvarez will come out and claim it. Good touch there from Sarah Briggs. Get the Knights going again. Riddell able to find Abrams in space. Gives it back to her. Autumn Riddell. Touch is able to find Salenza. Salenza in a battle here. She's able to drop it for Briggs. He tried to send it in quickly. And the ball's going to be cleared away by the Trojans for a throw in. As we take down to 35 minutes left in this one. Briggs able to get it into Alarcon. Briggs trying to find Abram quickly, but cleared away as far as Lindsay Lopez. Lopez looks to go to the other side for Taylorson here. She's unable to control it. Looking for another ball in behind. Well read once again by Emily Reese. Taylorson trying to cut inside here. Unable to win her battle. Reese able to get ahead on it. Now tries to recover with her speed. Go work there from Boombasi as she tries to get around Lopez here. Still working. Reese able to recover and stiff it out. Abram does well to turn. Tries to send it forward for Alarcon as it's going to be sent back in. But straight into the hands of Navarro Benegas. Headed down. Reese unable to get that one. Unable to get the second and able to get the shot off is Boombasi, but straight at Navarro Benegas. Send forward, finds Taylorson, who is able to reclaim it off the deflection from Abram. And now Alarcon tries to send Abram forward. Just ran out of real estate there on the far side. Trojans calling for the switch, trying to feed it out wide. Briggs, well aware. Tries to send a ball forward, take deflection out of play. Will be a Knights throw. Manzor will look to send it forward. Salenza on the chase, gets cleared away. Able to find a player in midfield. And now Trojans look to go the other way, able to get past Abram. Feliz does well to slow it down. Tries to drop it for Lopez. Didn't put enough on that one. And now the Trojans are in business here, looking to send it over. Reese able to get a foot onto it to send it over to Lopez. She's able to get it out through Feliz. Taylorson finds Abram. Abram tries to go back to Taylorson, but once again, not enough on that one. Trojans showing a little life here as they look for a little 1-2. Try and get past Reese as Boombasi's going to send it in. But Navarro Benegas will claim that. Briggs looks to chase this one down. Unable to get around her marker. And the Trojans look to go once again as Briggs will just clear it out. Let her team reset. Able to get by Briggs there, and once again cleared away, this time by Lindsay Lopez. Substitution will happen here for the Trojans. Breely Gray checking in for Emma Komats. Lopez able to send this one forward, but not far. Belize will look to do the same. That one gets blocked and sent a little farther this time. Trojans able to pick it up, but not for long. Lopez able to bring it down. And looks to go the other way. Looks to find Riddell. Looks to turn on the Jets, but just a little too far. Campbell does well to knock it off of Riddell, and out of play. It'll be a Trojans throw. Good step there by Reese, and the Trojans will do it again. Take down to now 30 minutes left here in this one. Knights with the 5-0 lead. Good work there from Abram. She's able to recollect it and distribute it to Briggs, who tries to send it forward. Only found a Trojan who will do the same. Feliz able to find Taylorson. Two players, both her and Riddell and Salenza, asking for a long, but Knights are able to work their way through here. And now looking to feed back Emily Taylorson, but Riddell's going to run on two and get a shot off, and a good save from Alvarez. Monzor able to run onto this one. Sends in the cross. Able to find Riddell, who brings it down. Thought about turning and going down the line, but able to find Alarcon, who feeds it back to her. She's able to find Taylorson. Taylorson back to Riddell. Riddell able to find Abram. Abram gets the shot off, and off the crossbar, back into play, and Alvarez will claim it. Another good opportunity there for the Knights to find another. This one sent forward. Briggs doing well here to shield it and able to find Andrea Veliz. Good ball roll there, but the pass was a little too weak, and now the Trojans could find some action here, but Abram does well on the coverage. Able to find Lopez, who will progress in the midfield, but she lost the ball from under her feet. Sipes looking to go the other way, looking for a ball in behind to Bombasi, but Emily Reese once again able to snuff that one out. Navarro Benegas here will send it forward. Able to find Alarcon, lovely touch. Able to find Reese on the far side. Reese forward for Taylorson. Taylorson trying find a way through to Riddell. Ball will be sent long. Riddell will run onto this one. Riddell trying to find a way through. Unable to do so. Alarcon sending it back forward. Finds Mackenzie Salenza. Salenza looks to keep going down the line. Able to get inside. Crossing opportunity here. Alvarez able to get a hand onto it. Riddell looking to win it back, but Campbell does so well there to keep her from getting anything on that one, but the Knights able to win it back. As Riddell's going to get a shot off, and Alvarez, rather being safe than sorry, gets a hand onto it. And it will be a corner kick for the Knights as substitution coming here for the Trojans. Corner to be taken by Amy Umanzor. She sends it in. Able to find the head of Salenza, but she's unable to direct it towards goal. Abram does well to keep possession for the Knights. Briggs sending it in, able to find Salenza, hits off her shoulder and is cleared away by the Trojans. Substitution, Victoria McGee, seeing her first action of the game for Navaya Bumbasi. As looks like Amelia Keto-Tyler will be checking back in when she can. Good work there from Sipes to win possession back for the Trojans. Able to get past Abram temporarily. She sends a ball forward. Sarah does well to slow the attack down. Lopez on over and sends it forward. Monzor unable to sort her feet out, and Trojans win it back temporarily, send it forward. Good work there from Briggs to win it back. Lopez will send it forward for Alarcon. Just too big of a touch there, but Briggs does well on the interception from the Trojans' ball forward. Monzor able to save it. Tries to send it forward for Alarcon. Well read by the Trojans. They look to go once again, able to find Sipes. Sipes looks to go through one. She's able to go through two. Can she get a shot off? She does! And Navarro Benegas with the save. As we tick down to 25 minutes left in this one. Navarro Benegas sends this one long. Riddell able to get a touch forward, but Campbell will send it back. Abram able to get on the end of Lopez's clearance. Will be sent forward once again. Good work there once again from Campbell. And now here come the Trojans the other way. Looking for a ball in behind, looking to beat Briggs. Briggs able to get a touch onto it. She's going to look to take it outside, and she just clears her lines. And it will be a throw in on the very corner as substitutions for both teams now. Amelia Keto-Tyler checks back in for Emily Taylorson. Lopez able to head this one forward, and Trojans trying to play one back in. Tell you that was not the intended destination for that ball. We go out of play for a Knight's throw. Navarro Benegas will send this one forward here for the Knights. Able to find Keto-Tyler, brings it down. Able to find Malad Abram. Forward for Mackenzie Salenza. Looks for a ball in behind for Autumn Riddell. Riddell gets her shot off, and good save there from Genesis Alvarez. Herpon's able to find Breely Gray. Looking to send it in behind once again. Brace does well to just knock it out. Let our team reset once again as another substitution coming here for the Trojans. Previous one was Emma Komatz coming in for Madeline Richardson. Lopez will clear this one out. Header will go out of play for a Knight's throw. Substitution there for the Trojans. Navaya Bumbasi checks back in for Ava Sipes. Looks like Bumbasi will now run the striker position for the Trojans as they will make another substitution here. Madeline Richardson will check back into the game for Lorna Christ. Abram able to pick possession up here for the Knights. Finds Amelia Keto Tyler, able to get it to the other side for Riddell, who sends it long for Salenza to chase. Able to put Campbell under pressure. Alvarez has to come out of her goal and pick up possession here and look to get the Trojans going the other way. Alarcon showing the fight. Even up 5-0. Wins possession back here for the Knights, but does not last long. Trojans able to get it there. Reese once again applying the pressure high up the pitch, and Riddell's able to find her on the return. Campbell misstep there on the interception. Salenza is able to find Umanzor, throws a shot on, and it's through the uprights. No points for that one in this sport. Trojans reset here with a goal kick. Good work there from Riddell to not allow the turn, but the ball's going to find its way back to the Trojans. Good step there from Lopez. He's able to find Umanzor, able to find Salenza on the inside. Looks to give it back to her here on the near side. Umanzor looking to cut back inside, but good work there from the Trojans' defense. Alarcon gets a foot in there. Alarcon still applying the pressure. And Campbell's forced to clear, but only as far as Abram. Abram able to find Salenza. Salenza looking to weave her way through. Salenza tries to cut back onto her left. Unable to do so, Trojans win possession back and let's go the other way. Again, Abram trying to win it back, unable to do so there. And now here come the Trojans the other way. Looking for a ball in behind. Navarro Benegas will come out and play a little sweeper keeper and will send it forward. Riddell hustling back, able to pick it up here on the far side, able to find Lindsay Lopez, kept making a run, looks to play it back to her. As Riddell had the speed to keep it in, she does. Riddell sends in the cross, unable to find Salenza, good clearance there. And the Trojans look to counter, but well read by Lopez. She cut to the sideline, able to find Riddell down the line. Riddell, good touch. Now she looks to turn on the burners. Able to cut back inside. Does Riddell. She's going to throw a shot on. It's going to fall for Salenza. Took a little sting out of it, but a good save there from Alvarez. She was able to adjust. And it'll be a corner for the Knights as a substitution coming here. Just waiting to see who's coming off. Emily Taylorson is supposed to be checking in, but seems like she was coming in for Umanzor, but said Steve King says to just stay on and take the corner. And Umanzor will send it in here. Headed up into the air by the Trojans, headed out, and Salenza's shot. It's going to find its way over the back netting. It will be a goal kick, and now the substitution will occur. Umanzor will see her way to the sideline. Taylorson now checking back in. Short goal kick just out of the reach of Salenza. Abram able to run onto it, though. Salenza has some space here to get a shot off. She does, and it's just wide of the post. She's going to want that one back. Plenty of space for her to turn right in her range. She's unable to pick out the corner there. Just sent it a little bit too far wide of that post, and it's a goal kick for the Trojans here. Briggs trying to track this one down, does well to shield the ball there and win possession back for the Knights. She's able to find Salenza in the middle. Salenza cuts in onto her left with a beautiful ball in behind for Amelie Quito. Tyler, it's off the post. And Alvarez will come out and collect. Another great opportunity there for the Knights to extend their lead once more. Abram will reset it here to Sarah Briggs, able to find Arler Cullen in the middle. Able to find Abram. Now here is Mackenzie Salenza. Salenza looking to cut back onto her left, take the space that's in front of her, a little bit of a big touch. The Knights are able to win it back though. Taylorson on the near sideline here. Able to find Arler Cullen. He's able to find Abram. Abram to Salenza. Out wide to Riddell. And a battle here. Riddell's able to win it back and reverse it here. Able to find Arler Cullen. Arler Cullen tries to send it forward, but she's able to win it back. Riddell trying to get around one, unable to do so. Short clearance. Arler Cullen tries to win it back. Abram putting on the pressure, and the Trojans are going to come away with it. Umbasi unable to get around Reese once again. Looking for another ball through. Valise looking to send that one more forward. It'll take a curve over to the sideline out of play. Be a Trojans throw in. Straight to Arler Cullen, who puts it forward, but the Trojans able to pick it up, and now looking to create an opportunity here. Ball in behind here to Breely Gray. Gray sending it across. Lopez does well, and she's able to send it wide and find Briggs. She's going to take your space here. Look to turn on the Jets. Briggs tries to get it forward. Unable to do so. Good block there from Layla Miller. You throw in for the Knights as substitution coming here. Arler Cullen will check out. Umanzor will check back in. Manzor will take the left wing position. Riddell will shift into the midfield. Campbell sends this one over to the far sideline, but unable to control it. It will be a Knights throw. Riddell able to find Quito Tyler, but unable to control it. Now the Trojans look to go the other way. Well won by Andrea Valise. Able to find Abram. He's able to find Salenza. Salenza looks for a ball in behind to Umanzor. Umanzor able to get the shot off, and it's in! Amy Umanzor able to find the back of the net there from the Knights. Great ball from Mackenzie Salenza. And the Knights now lead 6-0. 12:38 remaining here in this one. Good work there from Riddell to win possession back quickly, but Trojans able to do the same. Good work there from Lopez to put a foot in. Now Salenza in plenty of space here to progress forward. Salenza looking for a ball in behind for Riddell, able to get it to her off her thigh, but unable to bring it down in her path. And now here is Salenza able to get past one, find Taylorson out wide. Taylorson could pull back, and the touch will come off a Trojan. It will be a throw-in for the Knights. Taylorson's able to find Briggs, who rushed forward quickly to receive that one. Clearance from the Trojans on her cross. Tries to find Riddell in the midfield. Well won by Bubasi, and now she looks to go the other way. Takes on Lopez, but again, Emily Reese with another great tackle. Challenge after challenge after challenge from Emily Reese. Nobody can get by her tonight. Another ball in behind. Lopez there to clean it up. Navarro Benegas will send it forward. Unable to find a teammate, only a Trojan, and now they look to go the other way. Good work there from Bubasi, able to find a ball in behind here. Could this be the chance for the Trojans to get on the board? No, it's not. Riddell, lovely touch to go outside, tried to cut back inside, and knocked out a play there for a Knights throw. Mansour able to flick it up and get around. Looks to continue down the sideline here. And looks like a foul is going to be called, and it's going to be a free kick for the Trojans. Again, another push called on Mansour, just trying to be physical but can't extend the arms. Free kick here for the Trojans. 10 minutes left here in this one. Riddell able to step to that one, able to find Salenzo. There's plenty of space to turn and get a shot off, and just a bit high and wide there. Be a goal kick as substitutions coming from both sides. Alarcon will check back in for the Knights. Sarah Briggs coming off. And a couple substitutions for the Trojans. So we're back underway here. Good work there from Lopez. Good battle there on the far side with Reese. Felice able to find Abram. Pass a little short for Taylorson, but Abram able to send it forward here, only to find a Trojan. Flicked on once again, but cleared away by Lopez. Substitutions for Allegany. Lorna Kreischeck back in for Brinley Hirschberger, and Ava Sipes back in for Adriana Medors. Ball just out of play there. Would be throw in for the Trojans. Felice able to find Taylorson, is able to find her back. She looks to find Riddell in the midfield. Able to do so, but Riddell unable to get by Richardson. And there's a foul there from Riddell and a free kick for the Trojans. An opportunity for them to test out Navarro Benegas and see if they can find one. So that one is sent in, but through the uprights. A goal kick for the Knights. Lopez will drop back to take this one. Switches it to the other side for Emily Reese. Able to find Mansour in the midfield. Abram able to turn. Looks to send one forward for Salenza. Here comes Mackenzie Salenza now. Forced to cut it back. Lost it under her feet, and it's cleared away. Reese with another good step and shows off her speed once again. Able to find Salenza, who sends in the cross. It's able to get by a defender, but Alvarez well aware. She's able to get a handle on it, save it from going out of play. She will collect. And she will send it forward. Alarcon went to get a touch there, but it seems like she's cramped up, and the Trojans are going to get numbers because of it. Good step there once again from Emily Reese. It will be a corner for the Trojans, but concern here is for Anna Alarcon. She went to take that touch. Looked like she may have started cramping up. Take the time here to stretch her out and hope that she can recover. It's a good captain should. Salenza is the one over there doing the stretching, but play will continue here with the Trojans' corner. Salenza helps Alarcon up to her feet as the cross is sent in. And the Knights look to go the other way. Humanzor unable to find Riddell or Salenza, but Taylorson's going to end up picking this one up and sending it forward. Alarcon just doing her best out there just to move around, but she will surely be coming off when she is able to, as the offside flag is up on the far side. Knights basically playing with 10 right now, but they're able to do that when they're up 6-0. Alarcon just doing her best just to move around, try and stretch out as much as she can. And now the substitution can happen as she kept making her way closer and closer to the sideline so that she could just take the short walk off. Sarah Briggs will check back in. Play will restart here with the throw as we take closer to 4 minutes left in game number 1 of our doubleheader. Looking for a ball in behind here is Abram to Autumn Riddell. Riddell cuts it back, unable to find Keto Tyler or Salenza, but Manzor was able to get onto it and keep it alive. Salenza finds Abram, and the save there from Alvarez. She will send it forward quickly. Gets over the head of Emily Reese. Good cover there from Lindsay Lopez. She'll retreat it back to Navarro Benegas. We'll send it forward here. Unable to get past the Trojans line there, but Bombasi came back from an offside position. Just to reflect on this one as we take closer to full time, can say without a doubt this has been the most complete performance that I have witnessed this season from the Knights as a team, as a collective. The ability to make the passes that they have made, winning the ball in the midfield, and the work of the fullbacks tonight, no matter who played there, their ability to get forward quickly and snuff out the Trojans as they tried to build out from the back. Excellent work all around for the Knights so far, as that one's going to be sent back into the far post. Trojans with an opportunity here. Good work there from Briggs as it will go out for a Trojans corner. They take down to 2 minutes left in the game. Trojans with an opportunity here to try and get on the board. That one is sent in, a free header, but unable to get enough on it to send it goalwards. trails well wide of the goal. It will be a goal kick for the Knights. Again, for sure, the most complete performance so far of the season for this team. They're able to put on performances like this, play like this as a unit. They can win any game that they play, especially in this region. Last test is to keep the 0 on the board for their shot stopper in the back, Allegany Navarro-Benegas, who was making save after save after save in the last 2 games for the Knights. Both resulted in losses, but a total of 30 saves in 2 games from her. She deserves an opportunity to have a 0 on that board, but the Trojans are trying to stop that from happening. Let's go right there from breaks to recover. They're able to get the shot off, and Navarro-Benegas will add another save to her tally. Knights are able to hold on here in the last 30 seconds with keeping that guest spot on the scoreboard at a 0. Be well earned for the Knights defense and for their goalkeeper. That would be a Knights throw down on the sideline, and that will surely wrap this one up. The Knights will get this one in quick and see if they can maybe find another as Lopez tries to switch it to the other side as time will tick down here. And that is it. The Knights break the losing skid, improve to 3-7-1 on the season, with again is, in my opinion, the most complete performance they've had so far this season. And that includes the 10-0 Mercy Rule win they had earlier this season. All around as a team, cannot complain about the performance today. The final score for game number 1 of our doubleheader, the Knights 6, the Trojans nothing. That's it for you tonight. Thank you for tuning in with us. If you're sticking around, we got some more action coming up pretty soon. We got 20 minutes on the big board for warm-ups for the men as they will take on these same Trojans in just a few short minutes. Hope you can stick around with us, but if not, take care. Have a good night. We'll see you next time.